I could just bind that to right click, right? There's no single function for right click in this entire game, right? All that just to not put in Z. Yeah, I don't want Z. I want Highwayman. Highwayman's way better. Highwayman is 2 bodies for the price of 1, dude. Are you joking? What are in Z? So he's like doing the control thing. Yeah, I mean, I'll keep it deny against a player like that. Honestly, this end looks great. This end looks amazing. Cancel action. Oh yeah, cancel action. Comparing Artifact's economy to this is like some weird made-up scenario where the devil asked you if you want all the cards but must pay $1 million for them, or do you want to get them for free in like 3 months? Yeah. It really is.
I must get out of here.
I mean, the tracker doesn't really do very much on this board state. I want to use it when I'm actually removing something. I'd rather just bank for deny, honestly. I'll use the tracker later. I'm not really in a hurry. It's not a pressure tool because he has Aristocrat. So yeah, this is good. Sweet. I do kind of wish I had another Conspirator target other than Mentor. That does feel a little weak. Like, I know you can use Conspirators on, like, Blade Keepers and Shadow Assassins late game sometimes when hands are, like, weird. I mean, to be honest, this trade is just not good for me, right? I think I never have to, like, I never have to accept of this trade. I can just buff it. See, I think Conspirator... Oh, God. I mean, sometimes it costs 3 mana. I guess, like, worst case scenario, you just use it on tracker, and then it's costing you 3 mana. And then it's like a 3/3/2 elusive. That's not even bad, I guess. Right?
You cannot escape.
I can... If he Vile Feast this, that means he doesn't Vile Feast my tracker. I don't think we can brick Vile Feast, so if he has it, we'll let him have it. The one thing for sure is we want to threaten the tracker, I think. I want to kill his elusive. So we do 4 tracker 4, and we keep deny mana up the entire time. That feels fine.
Step lightly.
Now he can deny our deny, because he's running the Ionian version of control. I think I like the Demacia version of this deck. I really like Dawn Speakers. I mean, they only need like 1 buff to be good. Yep, we'll let him have it. Like I said, we're totally okay with this. Like, now that he's used his Vile Feast, now we can just tracker his Assassin, and it kind of ends up being the same trade, right? Like, since we have a card in our hand that already loses to Vile Feast, we're gonna let him have it if he has it, right? I think that's a really, really important mentality. Like, if we have the ability to reduce his Vile Feast's value by playing differently, then we should. But because we look at our hand and we're like, oh, his Vile Feast is already good in this situation, we're not making it any better by letting him use it on our Shadow Assassin instead. So, we'll do this differently, right? I mean, I do have the deny. This looks fine. I think we just play the Blade Keeper here, for sure. Yeah, I think Conspirator might actually have to be a 2 of. God. It has to be... That's so weird. Maybe that's impossible. It's so clunky if you don't draw a Mentor. And I don't think I can really give it another target.
The advantage is mine.
So, I mean, he's at 8. What is he gonna do at 8? Like, something plus deny. Okay, we trade denies here. Yeah, that's pretty good. I'm fairly fine with this. Like, we didn't commit too much into this. Yeah, check out that tracker value. That's pretty sweet. Just like killing a 2/2 elusive blocker for 1 mana. Cards like Conspirator tells you that this is supposed to be aggro. Really? I mean, Conspirator is only good with Blade Scout and Mentor. Those are the only 2 cards that it's on. There's a lot of cards that say this deck isn't supposed to be aggro. Like Lifeblade. Lifeblade is like the best card in this archetype, and it's not really like an aggro tool. I mean, I don't really love leaving Deny open. I think I will recall this
Act natural. I got you.
and set it up for another one. Force him to like will me again, and force him to have the second Deny again. He has the opportunity to grasp this time. I don't want to like give him that value. He's probably running grasp in a deck like that. So, could be called to just Silverwing Scout. I'm not really in a hurry to do anything crazy. I'd rather use my mana. I'm not really afraid of his 7 mana. I've got more cards than him, and I've got this draw. So, if we both burn mana, like, that's fine, but it favors him. So I just want to make sure I'm using my mana. So now that I've got Deny Mana open, and we're potentially threatening Dawn Speakers, if we Lifeblade and he kills it, then we can Dawn Speakers. If he Ruinations, I have Deny, and he doesn't have enough mana to do Ruination plus Deny. So this looks like a good board state. So now we just attack, and pretty much no matter what he does, I'll try to deny it. Whoa. He grasps this one. Yeah, sure. I mean, he has to. It's the most damage. I think I'll Dawn Speakers this. Saving Deny for something else and Dawn Speaker using this feels really, really, really good. Yeah, I mean, that grasp is probably fine for him. Like, he's a super slow deck. He doesn't really need to worry about Lifeblade. But
Our allies did not fall in vain.
I don't know, Lifeblade's 1 additional health is also a bit of a concern. So, Dawn Speaker just laying down the stats. This is Ledros. I guess no detain on this is like slightly awkward, is the one thing. The fact that these can't block the Fearsome is actually a little annoying. I probably just have to Conspirator here, don't I? God, this Conspirator sucks. It's 5 mana Conspirator. Holy shit, that's bad. It's not really a 5 mana Conspirator. I don't know. I mean, I can just kill off like a Silverwing Scout or something. I think that's fine.
Hey, Krabby.
Can you use Purify to remove a Pheromone from a Zed Shadow and keep it? Yeah. You can also use Deathmark for that too, right? So yeah, I mean, this is a totally fine block for me. Sacrifice 1 unit. Dawn Speaker starts putting out a bit more pressure. So now I can spend all my mana. I think I have to play Blade Keeper here. So Blade Keeper plus Conspirator. Means we go to 9 mana, and then we have back-to-back and Deny, which I think should just kind of be lethal. And Blade Keeper does nothing once it's down anyway. So yeah, I'll Blade Keeper this to keep it out of like Vile Feast ranges, or Withering Wail, or whatever he could maybe have. And then I'll Conspirator here. Elusive is so toxic, dude. Like, what a degenerate deck. It's so simple. Just run Dawn Speakers and Elusive. Why choose which one you have to run? Just run both. Just run both. So this is actually a very phenomenally bizarre spot. If I open attack, I'm not threatening anything. I do have 1 Deny, but he might have a second deny too. He doesn't have harsh winds. I guess he doesn't have anything that will punish the back-to-back, right? Will of Ionia, but then I deny that. The thing about, because I have back-to-back and deny, I can brick his slow speed stuff and just use both of them. That's so risky. I mean, what at slow speed is a worry to me. He can't play Rasa. Oh, Mina? Yeah, Mina. I have to brick the Mina. Yeah. So if he has will, that's how he stays alive here, and we use deny. I don't know, denying this is like slightly risky. It's a big heal too. The last deny in hand is actually like a really big deal in this matchup. At 5 cards left, I feel like he could really mess me up. Like if he just has like one other Steel Tempest or one other Will or something like that. Whereas if I keep Deny in hand and just play a bit more patient, I probably can't lose, I'm thinking. I mean, if he has Atrocity plus Deny, then I actually lose. That's actually so close. He might be an Atrocity memer. This is actually so close. Yeah, this is really close. Second deny anyway. Yeah, so it didn't matter what I did. Okay. So, I mean, now that we've used that, what is CD looking for? I mean, Atrocity's still not enough for him to win the game here, if he has something like that. Because Atrocity Ladros costs 14, and he only has 13.
I must get out of here.
So, he has Atrocity, and he's hoping I let something through.
You call that sneaky? Keep hope alive.
This looks good. Like, what am I playing around here? I'm pretty fine with this. Looks good to me. I don't think I mind giving up an Elusive, and obviously I have to here. I don't have, like... I need to, like, have a list of stuff to play around to, like, fully memorize. Because I have most of it, but definitely not all of it. Okay. I do probably want to develop a third card, a third Elusive. I don't know, what am I playing around? Ruination? As soon as he, like, plays the Ladros again or something, then I'll develop this so he can't do anything weird. To Rasa.
My friend and I are toll collectors.
We probably should have played something first to play around Rasa, maybe Tracker. So he's still at 9 mana, which means we're still just gonna chill here in case he has something weird like Ruination. So that we can redevelop and just kill him if he takes a Ruination. If he plays Ladros, I mean, he shouldn't be able to win no matter what I do. Or no matter what he does, as long as I don't do anything stupid. Man, elusive units are just neat.
For the honor
Like,
of my
what does he really do against this? We just have a bunch of units that just kind of slap him around here. Is there something at fast speed I'm not thinking of? I'm not BMing, guys. I'm just making sure I'm not like brain farting and forgetting something. Okay. Sure.
They'll never see us coming.
Whee. God, elusive attackers are just so great. Imagine running Ionia for any reason other than elusive dudes. Oh, does he actually have the dream answer? Is he actually good? I've never seen that card before.